Before we continue, would you mind subscribing to this channel? We've been doing lots of work, engaging with lots of brands and bringing you the best of everything that's available in the market. We cannot otherwise without your support. We need your support to continue to engage with brands and bring the latest and greatest in tech. Additionally, why we ask for your support is because we specifically ask for discounts for our viewers, and they will all be exclusive discounts through MyNextBest. So all we ask is to continue to support the channel. This family needs to grow bigger, so we are stronger, better together. So we work with the brands to bring bigger and better discounts for you guys. Thank you so much if you've subscribed. Let's continue. What's up guys, you're watching MyNextBest, and in this video I've got this interesting LUBEX IPL hair removal device. This has come from LUBEX and we'd like to thank them for sending out this review unit. So what we have here is this device and it's got about 1 million flashes. This is the box with this scan and join thing at the top. 1 million flashes as it specifically suggests. Plus, minus, power button and stuff to turn this on to make the flashes over here. Ice beauty, it's got the ice feature. So obviously IPL devices, when you flash them with one flash, they normally burn the hair follicles. Now this specific device has got some ice feature, which particularly I'm keen to sort of assess this ice feature, and that should sort of help you to not feel the pain whilst the hair follicles would still continue to be burned by the flashes. So yes, that's quite an interesting feature. It's a new feature in the market, so it's probably worth also figuring out how this is. But this specific video is just about the unboxing to see the contents. We'll probably make another video about the experience of usage. And yeah, quickly just looking around the box. Ice Beauty handheld IPL device. On this side there's some specifications. Ice, dual mode, 9 gear, IPL technology, contact sensor. At the back there's some specifications, but before that let's quickly check around the box. Okay, so at the back we've got the registration, Lucid registration, and some address information, email, after sales support, and that kind of stuff. E-representation, and then some specifications particular to this device. So the model number is FZ100. It's about 1 million flashes that are available. Energy levels to 9. Input is 100 to 240 volts and 50 to 60 hertz, and the power consumption is 48 watts. So UKC representation, CE representation, made in China, ROHS, FC, etc. Recycling information. Serial number is this, and yeah, nothing else around the box. There's an app, scan with the transparency app. So let's tear apart this package, this plastic covering, and look what is in there. Right, so what we have here is this package, getting it out of the box. All right, so are we ready to open this box? Let's do that without any further ado. Right, so here's everything that we get in the box. This is the user manual, of course, with English and other language specifications, contents. You get goggles, you get user manual, you get eraser, you get adapter, and the main machine. And then specifications pertaining to the device. 50 degrees Fahrenheit is what it says. It enables ice cooling mode and can reduce burning and irritation. And then product specifications, something very useful, I guess. And 0.3 kilos, 9 levels of adjustments available. I'm just going to leave this user manual for now. And then there's this guide chart, which specifies the usage steps. Shave off your hair, wear the goggles, connect the power, because it's mains powered. Long press to turn on, power button on the touch screen. Place on the skin at 90 degrees, so it's got the touch screen as well. Wipe the flash window and clean after use. So skin colors, it specifies that these are the skin colors that will work with. But if it's too dark or too light, with the, like, if normally IPL devices work with a fairly lightish, wheatish type color, also white color. But the hair should be dark colored. So if it's light colored hair, it's not going to work because it's the melanin really, isn't it? When you flash, it gets absorbed in your skin. If you've got, let's say if you've got moles or any skin pigmentation and other things, and if you flash, then it would burn because it would just
absorb on those specific hair, because there would be a concentration of melanin on those specific parts, and that wouldn't work. So I'm not a professional, but I'm going to just specify what's necessary. But you're your best judge of what you need and what's workable to you guys. So usage period and frequency. Then you can obviously got this chart, so you can write stuff down and track your progress. And then there's the useful Q&A stuff, after sales service and support. And here's the device. I should say it's quite massive. I was thinking it would be a very small type device and stuff. So let's take this out first. I'll keep it on to the side. And there is the adapter. And it's the UK plug, thankfully. Some of these devices have been coming with the EU plug. And then you've got the other accessories, the goggles, which again look very cheap. Let's quickly check that one. Okay, fine. Right, so very cheap goggles, but should be good for a beach or something. Then there's the cleaning cloth. I'd use it for my glasses. I wouldn't mind. This is for the front where the lights sort of come. And then there's these two razors. Good additions, I think. Accessories are good additions generally, because the expensive devices just don't come with any accessories. But yeah, here's the device that we have. So yeah, it's quite massive. It's got a good grip at the bottom, as you can see. So what you have here is essentially the device with this button here, plus minus. This is the ice thing, I suppose, or it's actually turning the power on. Okay. And in the front, you got the front screen that sort of points at your skin. There are no additional modules and things that normally the Brown or Philips devices sort of provide. It's just got this specific flash, the front in here. The assumption is that you can use it anywhere, even on the face. With the ice feature, it should sort of help to keep things cool, at least for the sensation, not for the hair. Yeah, that's kind of the thought. Does this come off? It seems to be. Maybe not. No, it doesn't come off. We'll probably do a tear down later on. But yeah, for now, this is what it is. It's got a vent at the back and on the sides for air to come out to keep the whole thing cool. It's got a gold kind of lining, which is looking very beautiful. The body is looking quite premium, if you ask me, having used the Brown and the Philips devices. This is looking really, really nice and premium. And then the back part is essentially the connector to connect to the mains power source. And it's got some specifications at the back as well. So handheld IPL device, FZ 100 and stuff, flashes 1 million and power 48 watts. And the certification and stuff mentioned at the back. Yeah, so really, I mean, from what I see, the device is a finished product. It looks premium. And there are accessories available as well, which is good. So yeah, let's turn it on and see how it works. And so for this task, I would like to use my All Powers battery system yet again for all these smaller devices under 500 watts of power consumption. So I'm going to put it like this so it's visible. So it's very easy to use. And I'm not sort of obviously promoting this in this video, but I've just been loving this. It doesn't have like kilowatts stuff type sort of power consumption, but it should be useful for these small devices. Very, very useful, effective for these small devices. So all you need to do is just press this power button, just keep it pressed, and it would start with that beep sound. And there's fans and vents, etc. that sort of start to operate to keep the battery system cool. 98% battery charge, so we are all ready to use the device to turn this bad boy on. Okay, so here's the little pin at the back, and as you can see, as soon as I put it on, there's these flashes turn on. Now turning it on, it says long press to turn on, and the operational tips, etc. Please start from level 1 for initial use. I'm not going to use this, but just to sort of turn it on and see how it works and stuff. The front part is very much as is, so there's really nothing additionally to be added in the front. I don't see anything specified in the documentation as well. yeah, I'm going to just quickly turn it on and see how these things work. So I'm going to long press, and the fan's turned on immediately. As you can see, it's on level 1 at the moment. And I should actually take this cover thing off. 1 second, it should be here. Yep. So, right, so you got in level 1 at the moment. It says HR, and you've got all these flashes available. And the fan's turned on, as you can see. Looks brilliant. And thankfully the fan's turned on, so it sort of helps as well. Auto mode. How do you flash? Thought it was ice. With the ice mode. And then you can obviously use this touch to adjust your level. There are 9 levels, and then it goes back to number 1. And I don't know why the flash isn't working. Maybe it just has to contact with the skin. I'm going to just use this. Ow. It did that automatically, actually, as soon as I had. Right, so you don't have to press this button. I don't know what this button is for. Oh, it's for the mode. So you keep pressing that, and the auto thing flashes. And if you keep this long pressed, it just stops. It won't flash now. One of the things that I've just realized is that this whole thing on the front just gets so cold, and I can then press this button to flash. The auto mode would do that on its own as soon as it senses the skin, which is really good. The fan's very good, and obviously you can see the 4 flashes that are being used now on the screen. Hopefully it's visible. Yeah, it should be. And the fan sort of works. It just keeps the whole thing cool, and I am already sensing that I don't feel any burn on this area, but obviously I've got quite a bit of hair around my arms, so I'm not going to do this right now. We'll get back to you with another video. So for now, let's just turn it off. And yeah, my experience quickly on this is that as soon as I flashed on my skin, it was the way it is normally. Obviously there's no hair in this specific area, like I did like this, but with the fan turned on, it just makes the whole frontal part cool. Actually, you can also see, if you see this, it's made the whole thing cool. So yeah, from my experience just now, it seems to cool things down, and that's really a good additional feature that's there in this IPL device. It used to be different with the Philips and the Brown devices in the past. I don't know if they've made changes recently, but this device has sort of adopted the change. It's a very cheap device, and you'll be surprised if I say that this specific device currently costs £39 in the UK, and it's actually cheaper than the Amazon Prime Day sale, where this was sold for roughly about £46, quoted at 67, and then there was the limited time deal, which basically brought the price down to 46 or 44, I can't remember, but the price right now is £39. I'll probably see if I can post a link to the US model. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you've got any questions or queries, do let me know. Do post in the comment section below. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Like this video, share this video, and subscribe to MyNextBest. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Take care. Cheers. Bye-bye.